So when I make my videos and people say I'm doing it wrong, you got to look at what they key in on, okay? They key in on just the one stock they got right or growth. But I got to be doing something right. Come on. I got to be doing something right. Yeah, I am a 9-to-5 worker. I am a real estate owner. I am an index fund investor. I am a dividend stock investor. Yeah, because that's what helped me get here. Not YouTube classes, Patreons, Discords, memberships, no quick plays. This is what got us here. I must be doing something right. You see, a person will say you're doing something wrong, but they don't have what you have. They don't have the life you have. So if I'm doing something wrong, what are you doing right?
We need to become the master of scalp trading, where you get in and out on 1-minute candles. If you can master skips and you can use technicals to determine when you're going to take your risk and when you're going to take your profit, you can make enough money doing something right just a handful of times during the year that can far exceed the profits of a lot of day traders. And so I'm really excited about doing this upcoming boot camp with you. I'm excited to...
Security. It's built on faith, obedience. And for me, trading became one of the ways God pulled me out of my comfort zone and into my calling. I'll be real with you. I've grown more in my walk with Christ during these trading years and this trading journey than I have had in my first 16 years of being a Christian. In just the past 2 years, He's stretched me tenfold. I've learned to live by faith. I mean, really.
Furnished. Downtown Dubai. Downtown Dubai. Look at that. That's a great property to put on Airbnb short-term rental. $59,000 annually. $60,000.
With these MOG, I just really start buying that, like I showed you guys, up 11%, and a little Doge at 31%. Now remember, guys, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars profit on crypto. Okay, a couple of hundred G's profit on crypto, but I am
future. So look, you don't want to miss that. Price right now is at $59.99. But listen, y'all, I can promise you that price will not stay the same. All right. So please come and join, and let's get back to the video. So we're going to be reading Ezekiel 1, verse 3 through 11, and this is going to be in the NLT version. Okay. So the word of the Lord came to Ezekiel, the priest, the son of Buzai, by the Kibar River in the land of the Babylonians. There, the hand of the Lord was on.
Today, Junior, nobody has said it, but everybody think it. And I guess I'm the big bad wolf that just says what everybody is thinking. I can't believe we did it. We bought a lake house.
In Portugal.
In Portugal. Look, you can see the lake right there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Our new lake house. So this is it.
This is the house.
This is it. Oh
the
my
lake
goodness.
house. The new lake house we just
Christina.
bought. Ah, keys.
There, keys to your new lake.
Greatest asset. Without further ado, check it out. That is the view. Now, a lot of people might not know this, but we actually bought this property at late 2021. We actually bought this at the perfect time. This is what it looked like before we did all the furniture. Here's the storage unit. Go Birds. Here's the storage unit where we keep our personal stuff. The renters cannot go in here. This is our storage unit. We unlock this whenever we come here, we unlock this. This is our personal stuff that we have all labeled. As you see, look, there's bottles of champagne. This is a community place where anybody can come out here. This was a selling factor for me. Check out this view. that view. Check that out, guys. Now look at that. We got a hot tub over there. I've been in there twice. Believe it or not, it's hot here. When you go into a hot tub, it actually feels really good going into a hot tub. So this is rolling. I'm making a YouTube video because I have a YouTube channel. Yes. This is rolling. He runs the place. So listen. How do I close this thing? Because I always open it and have a hard time.
Yes, sir.
My man. Thank you. This is rolling. So listen. I like to make videos. I have a YouTube channel, right?
YouTube channel?
Yeah. I've made some videos and people go, "You don't own that unit. You rented it." Can you tell the people that we own this unit?
He own it.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right, Roland. Yeah. Sometimes you get trolls telling me that I don't own the unit, that we don't own the unit. Well, as you see, that's Roland. He's the property manager.
The only way for me to get rich today and yesteryear is to buy real estate.
Thank you. Can you say that one more time, please? I have a YouTube channel.
I started with nothing, mowing lawns, and now I'm worth big bucks. It's all about real estate.
I try to tell them I'm a high school dropout, and I had my dad telling me buy real estate, invest. You got to take chances sometime, but listen to people doing better than you, right? Have a good day, and your name is?
Bob.
I'm Larry.
Roberto.
How you doing, Roberto?
Okay. You got the right thing. Forget about it. Other people are not going to handle your money like you do.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this. Our Rich Journey, Ahmad and Christina, they just bought a lakefront place in Portugal. Shout out to you. Congratulations. As you know, we got waterfront real estate in Aruba. Do you ever see me throwing out large amounts of money and net worth, showing up showing large amounts of money, saying I've made money to pay my house off with this hot play, with this crypto, with this CPN? People with money don't do that. We just live and show actions. I was in Aruba making videos on the beach. We was in Myrtle Beach, not paycheck to paycheck. You got to look at a person's actions. You ever notice a lot of these influencers, they make videos from their cars? Now, I make videos from my cars, but if you notice, I'm headed somewhere. I'm either in the parking lot at work. You see containers in the background. I'm a longshoreman. I'm finishing my shift or ending my shift. I'm on my way to work right now. You ever notice they're never going anywhere? They're just sitting there talking about the hot play. They're never headed to anywhere, a career or anything. Have you ever noticed that? They're saying how much money they're making, whether it's crypto, whether it's stocks, CPNs. You can buy property with CPNs. Let me ask you a question. Do you really think you can buy property in another country with a CPN with a fake social security number? You got to go through Homeland Security. You got to go through Interpol. You really think they're not going to catch you with the technology? Anybody who travels, because a lot of these people don't travel internationally. They got facial recognitioning now. You don't even got to show your passport in some of these airports. Step on the line, sir. And they got your face in the database, especially if you got pre-trip TSA, if you got global entry. You step right up. They know everything about you. They know every country you've been to, how long you were there. Do you really think a CPN, a fake social security number, is going to work with that? Good luck with that. You'll be in handcuffs internationally. You'll be on a new episode of Locked Up Abroad. Good luck with that. If these people got so much money, you ever notice they always asking for your money? There's always a new crypto class, stock school, day trading school. Some of them will go as low as reading the Bible, quoting Bible scripture. You guys saw the recent video, quoting Bible scripture, taking photos of himself reading the Bible, cherry picking out of the Bible, and then somehow correlate it with day trading. A lot of these people got no integrity. They got no morals. They were raised probably by heathens. I mean, some of us were raised by great hardworking people. Do you see now our rich journey? Their journey is not our journey. They were already retiring when we were buying our property in Aruba. I'm not retired yet. My girl's not retired yet. She's selling her business within a year.
I still got some time. I'm not leaving this pension and these medical benefits behind. Hell no, I'm not leaving that behind. I got to do a certain amount of years to get my pension. I got the years, I just don't have the age. I'm not leaving that behind. The 401k keeps snowballing. But if you noticed, I played that clip by them because when we were searching island life, Caribbean life, retiring abroad, their videos came up in my algorithm. I was like, wow, congratulations for them. And their story was similar to ours. Paying off debts, living below your means, saving money, investing, not being risky with your money. But a lot of these people up here, they got rich off the desperate. Let's be honest. Let's call it for what it is. I don't give a damn what color the person is. They prey on the desperate. The people who are about to get evicted, they just lost their job. They got to pay a bill or something. The car payments due. They need quick money or they want to buy some clothes or whatever. Turn this $200. Look how I turned this $150 into, I made a lot of good money. And then they end up losing that money and then they get destroyed. They get evicted and then they just block the comments. That's all they do. They block the comments. They block them. Or every now and then I'll have somebody hop in my comment section. You're just jealous. You're a hater. Why? Everything you did on your channel, I could have did. A scammer, turn my basement into a studio, make stock schools, classes, crypto courses, CPNs, rattle off some damn random numbers and sell it to people on Telegram. I could have did that. I just chose not to do it for a number of reasons. I have morals. I was raised the right way with integrity. God watches and sees it all. If I do it on earth, eventually I got to answer to him at them pearly gates. I'm not trying to answer to him. I'm good. And then every now and then you'll get this stupid ass comment, but you got a dividend portfolio. You're damn right. And my stocks are still there. No stop losses, no calls, no damn puts. Even if my members in the dividend portfolio, shout out to the dividend members, shout out to all the members, even if you follow me stock for stock, which I never recommend you do with anybody, no matter how smart you think they are, even if they bought stock for stock, every time I bought, where I show proof and dates and 1099 bank statements, your money's still there. It's snowballing. You got growth. So my question is, what have they done that we couldn't have done? Us 1% of thinkers, our rich journey. What did we do differently that they have done? If they're so rich, why are they not in Portugal? Why are they not retired in Italy or the Caribbean? What? They would rather stick around in the United States, pay higher taxes and shovel snow because they don't know when the scams, when their days are numbered. You see, everybody has a time limit on their scams. We've seen them. We've seen them disappear and pivot. And they need that next paycheck from the people they're scamming. They really don't have money. They don't have careers. They don't have pensions. They don't have 401ks. I hear people talk about 401ks, but they don't have a job. Where's your 401k? You can only have a 401k if you have a personal business, sponsored employer that sponsors the 401k. They never talk about anything tangible. Everything they talk about can be created on your phone. A crypto scam class course, stock scam class course, CPN class course, Telegram. Where's the real estate? You ever notice they don't talk about careers? They don't talk about living below your means, paying off your car debt, leveling up in your career, getting raises? Because if they did, their channel would be mine. I could have grew my channel to 150, 200,000 subscribers, scamming the shit out of people. Think about that. I've showed proof of people reaching out to me. Oh, just mention this crypto to stock. Now I'm good. If you really got money, you're not selling your soul for that. So that's my question. Like, what have they done that I couldn't have done? You see, scammers leave when the scams dry up. They do. That's just the reality. A lot of people don't want to hear this. They feed off the desperate. I showed a video to my woman about CPNs. She didn't know a damn thing about it. She was like, what the hell is a CPN? Hardworking folks with good credit don't know a damn thing about CPNs because they're not searching how to build your credit quick and how to get an apartment with CPNs. Why? Because we already have good credit. We don't need to go to jail for a damn CPN. My channel's about reality. Reality will hit people. Trust me. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but reality will hit you when you start seeing the one person in your circle who's distancing themselves from you. Their dreams are starting to come true because they had a plan. You can say whatever you want in the comment section, but my subscribers know what time it is. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Our Rich Journey had a goal, they had a plan, and it became their life. We have a goal, we have a plan, and one day, God willing, it will become our life. Then what people are going to say? This guy's retired in Aruba, lives in Aruba with his woman 6 months out of the year, comes back to the United States, and he did it wrong. He did it wrong. If we're doing it wrong, really show us what you're doing right. Why are your videos always in your car on a road to nowhere? Or why are they in studios in your home? Why is it always one quick play of the Palantir? Yo. We couldn't have bought Palantir? Oh, we did in our index funds. We caught the ride up, and trust me, we won't have the risk when it eventually goes back down. Oh, it will. MicroStrategy, all these high flying tech stocks, they eventually return back to the norm. Hey, if I'm doing it wrong, I'm going to keep doing it wrong. Because if doing it wrong is my way, I don't want to be right. Because if you're doing it right, I don't want your life. Because your life don't look that great. Making videos from studios in your basement, in your cars, don't have no pensions, don't have no 401ks, don't have no medical insurance. Your cars aren't paid off. All it is a hot play from your phone or a laptop or an iPad. Nothing, anything tangible. You're making so much money, but you're renting your apartment, living with your parents. You're making so much money every day, but you got to have classes, courses in schools. You're making so much money, but you need to download apps to lie to people. You're making so much money, but you need to take pictures of yourself reading out of the Bible to prey on the desperate and weak. That's sad. I feel sorry for a lot of these people. No regrets.